Several of the country's leading non-profit counseling organizations are working together to help the civilian population cope with the stress caused by Hamas rocket attacks, as well as grief over casualties of the nation's soldiers. IBA's Aaron Viner spoke to the CEO of the Magen Child Protection Agency, David Morris, about the initiative.
So there are three organizations that are behind this initiative. One is the organization that I run, which is called Magen, which is a child protection organization. The second is an organization called Leman Achai, which is rehabilitating families in poverty in Beit Shemesh. The third is a child development organization, which is called Merkaz Rakefet. All three organizations have an expertise in counseling and at a very practical level.
How can the public access help?
They can call either by phone or send an email. And the phone number is 02 9999 678.
Very memorable, that's good.
Okay, and the email is a bit more complicated, but it's a hotline, that's straightforward, at Magen, M-A-G-E-N, protects, P-R-O-T-E-C-T-S, Magen protects, all one word, .org.
And this is a crisis hotline, the telephone line that people can call.
That's correct.
When they have concerns. What kind of concerns are you hearing?
So we've had people calling us who are parents of Chayalim, of soldiers who are fighting in the war, people whose neighbors have been killed. We have more mundane calls about people who are just anxious, overstressed, overwhelmed, just by the whole situation.
I understand you also advise parents how to cope with their children's fears.
And that's true. There's a lot of expertise in all three organizations in terms of parenting and in terms of dealing with people in trauma and relating from parents to children about difficult issues and giving a lot of advice and hints about how to do that in a way that doesn't panic anybody but does inform.
I know it's difficult to measure things like this, but is the distress rate that you perceive among the public, is it similar to that in previous conflicts? Because it would seem, just looking out there, that the distress level is going through the roof.
So I think that whereas other conflicts have tended to be either in the north of Israel or the south of Israel, so this started as a southern event and the south has stretched, and now Tel Aviv and even Haifa is south. We're all involved, we're all hearing the sirens. As well as, of course, everyone that has a friend or a relative who's on the front and are taking very serious risks for our country. And the stress level is very high for all of us. And it's very legitimate for people to feel stressed.